What's going on, guys? So, obviously, we have a very unique situation with this virus and global pandemic going on. But I wanted to do a video kind of talking about some things you can do as a programmer, as someone that is interested in technology and business, things that you can do to be more productive. And what really prompted me to do this is a tweet that I read yesterday from someone saying, I don't know how anyone can tweet or even think about JavaScript when there's a global pandemic going on. And I really didn't like that tweet because it just all it does is put panic and out there and make people anxious. And that's definitely not helping. So why wouldn't you continue to better your skills and be productive, whether it's learning something or building something. And I'll talk about, different things you can do in a minute. But I think that just sitting home watching the news and being anxious about it is not helping anybody. Especially yourself. You're just getting yourself worked up. This isn't going to wipe out the world. And I'm not minimizing it. It is a very serious thing, but it's not the end of humanity. So I wish people would stop thinking like that. And I know a lot of us are software developers that can work from home, and if you can, then consider yourself very fortunate because a lot of people are struggling right now that can't work remotely, especially if they run a small business where they have some kind of storefront or something like that. People are really, really hurting. People that I know personally. But anyways, some things you could do. Obviously, you can learn more, so you can work on skills that you already have. You can improve upon your skills, or maybe there's a programming language or a framework or something that you've been wanting to learn for a while, but you just haven't had the time. And again, even if you are working from home all day, I'm sure you have extra time where you're not going to gyms and malls and whatever it is that you do. So take that time and make the best of it, so you can learn. Maybe you want to learn something completely new, graphic design, machine learning, something like that. And obviously, as long as you have an internet connection, you have access to all the resources in the world, ebooks, videos. I know money is tight for a lot of people right now, but there's a lot of cheap courses, cheap subscriptions to websites with a ton of courses, YouTube. So there's no shortage of content or resources to learn from. So the next one is side projects. So this would be a good time to start a side project. It could be something serious and long term where you plan to make money with, or it could be just something for your portfolio, just something where maybe you want to pick up some skills and build something cool that you can add to your portfolio, something that you can use yourself, maybe some kind of tool that you can use to be more productive in your work. Anything at all, just anything that you can think of that you'd be interested in. So a really good time to start side projects. Another thing you can do is create content. So this could be any kind of content. You could create posts for your blog if you have a blog. You could create a blog if you don't have one. You could create posts for Medium or Free Code Camp or Dev.to or any site where they let you post articles. You could do YouTube videos. So even if you've never done it before, maybe this is the time to experiment with it. I mean, you don't need much. You probably already have what you need, which pretty much is just a microphone. And even some of the built-in laptop microphones are just fine. And you could use something like OBS to record your screen, and you could create tutorials. Or you could do, face cam videos if you have a decent camera. So that could be something to think about. Maybe you'll find that you're an awesome content creator and you never knew that you could do that stuff. So definitely something to think about. You could create social media content. You could start a podcast, or at least start planning this stuff. I know some of this, it takes a while, but who knows how long things are going to go on like this. Hopefully not that long, but nobody knows. So creating content is a good idea. Networking online, obviously you can't go out to meetups and conferences are all canceled and stuff like that, but you can still network with people online. I mean, everybody is on the internet. You probably notice your connection is slow because it's just so congested. But yeah, you can meet people online in Discord and Slack and what else? You have like LinkedIn and Facebook groups, maybe even create your own community and try to get people to join and start something up. So definitely look into networking online. And then the next one is not geared specifically toward programming and technology, but work on yourself mentally, because this is going to help you in all areas of life. And what I mean is self-help stuff, so podcasts, videos, ebooks, YouTube. I would stick to the free stuff, because there's a lot of scammers in this area in the self-help world. So yeah, I would definitely try to stick to the free content. Seems to be better anyway, in my opinion. But yeah, so work on yourself, maybe meditation, yoga, exercising. I mean, at least in my area, all the gyms are closed, but you can still exercise from home. You can go for walks. Another thing is going out into nature. You don't want to go anywhere where there's a lot of people, but go out to a lake or something, or to some path, or I mean, obviously whatever is around where you live, that can really help you out as well, and just kind of ease your mind from this crap that's going on. But yeah, so those are some things that you can do to just kind of better yourself and be productive. If you're just panicking all day watching the news, you're just making yourself more anxious. And even when this is over, you'll be a more anxious person and worried about it all the time, worried about getting sick. And if you're just sitting on the couch watching Netflix all day, then it's going to be much harder to get back to work when that time comes, or get back to school, whatever it is you do. So just try to keep your mind active. And like I said, I know a lot of us are working from home, so we have no choice but to keep our mind active. But if you're in the house and you don't have, I mean, if you have kids, you probably have your hands full. But any extra time you have, just be productive, and don't panic and stress out. That's really my main point of this video. But that's it. I hope all you guys stay safe, and I will see you next time.